Hello folks, welcome back to another lesson, The Heavy Wing by Red Hot Chili Peppers. Standard tuning, mainly on neck pickup, and I'm going back into the bridge pickup, I think for the distorted parts and the solo. So the intro would be with just my amp. Then we're using the CB Harmo chorus, because the ramp function enables you to speed it up. Which I love, but you can just use any old chorus with a fairly fast rate. Then for the chorus part and the solo, you're going to need a kind of big muffed style pedal, or a rat style pedal will probably get you there. I'm actually using the Motherload from Crazy Tube Circuits, and I have that on the rat setting, but I've got all three EQs in play, and I'm on neck pickup as well. For all that good stuff. And then that is it. So let's crack on with the first riff. So the intro section goes like this. And around again, okay? So slowly we have... So, what do we have there? We have basically 3 notes is what we have. That's all you're playing. The second bar, phrasing's ever so slightly changed. So you still play, but then that's on the 4th beat, okay? So 3, and then the 3rd bar is the same as the first. Then we go to the B flat. So you're lightly palm muting, basically. So you want your palm connecting with the strings right back over the bridge. Not. Okay, then chorus on, and we're going into the verse. So that rough rhythm, right, is... Down, 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 down. Like that, right? And for the most part, follows that pattern throughout. So you do that. Twice. And then you're into the verse. Verse chords, E major for a bar, D, A for 2 bars, A minor to G, then you got this B7, right? But you take your 2nd finger off. And around again, subtle difference though. E, D, A, which I think is A7, A minor, G, back into the B7. And that's it. And you just got to remember to put the various bits of rhythm in. So we're going to play open strings there. So similar to what loads of tunes do, on the last 8th note you hear there's just some open strings as you're transitioning between the chords, okay? So E to D, and then Right, so the only difference there is the A, you did 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Then same for the G. Dead stop there, though, right before you go into the B7. So you do those 3 notes, and when you take your, I'm using my third finger there, when you take your third finger off, you can overstrum and hit the open G and B strings if you wish. Back around again, some slight variants. You know, so it's just variants in strumming. A minor. And that's that bit. Then you got the bridge. Second time. And there you go to the A for 2 bars. Alright, then you're to the chorus. So the rhythm again is, so full chord, little chord, full chord, little chord, full chord. Okay. A minor, E flat, G minor. Again. And then we're into the chorus. So the chorus pedal comes off and your distortion or rat or fuzz or muff or whatever goes on, and you're going to play this. That's the first time round, okay? Subtle difference the second time round. And there's also some, where's my whammy bar? There it is. Some whammy bar action going on. So you've got like... all that good stuff, right? So chuck in some whammy where you like. But essentially, it's a D to an F. Just power chords. Back to D. This time. And that is the great thing about fuzz. Trust me, if you get a fuzz pedal, you know, loads of people do it. Matt Bellamy from Muse does it loads. You get all that sustain, so you can slide up and just bend a note as you get there. And I go to the 14th fret here. You could do it, you know, other places on the neck. We do 8 full step or 9th half step, but I much prefer to stay on these lower strings and go for a longer slide. I'll use my first finger because it's just easier to kind of get them. Okay, that's a half step bend there. You could do the 13th fret full step if you want, but I prefer to do long slide, small bend. I get a bit more control over it that way. Then we go back to the D. I think he does a sort of unison bend there. Not quite a full step, so you get all that cool dissonance. Then we go 6, 6, 6, 6. Almost the number of the beast, but we're going E flat to B flat. Up 2 frets. F, C, right? And then back around. That time, so this is the same as the first time really. in that you do D, F, D, F, and then a slide up. But this time, go up to the 15th fret and hold it for 1, 2, 3, and then bend. So you go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then bend, okay? Okay, then D. And I think there's the 13th fret bent full. Or again, could do 14 and a half, up to you. And that time, you let the B flat ring out. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you've got this little fill. I think it's a double stop on the 21st fret. So you've got a slight bend on the E string. So you get that cool stuff going on. And then we're into the solo bridge pickup. And it's not terribly difficult. I'll do it like 4 bars at a time, right? So we have this 3, 4. So we're starting on the 14th fret on the D string. 3rd finger there, and then 2nd finger to get the little bend on the 13th fret. It's just a half step bend. Like that, okay? Again. Alright, so you just repeat a phrase twice, but this time you've got 2 bends. And right at the end, so on the 4 ands, you play 1, 2, 3, 4. 12, 13, 14, 12, 14, okay? And there's also some whammy stuff as well, which I forgot about. So when you get... So you can fill it out with whammy bar stuff there too, right? And then we've got... 3 little whammy bar dips. So you basically do... Just dip in the tremolo arm, right? So that again. Okay, that last part is... pretty straightforward. And then we've got this next part. That goes on and on. There's so much like volume and gain there that goes into feedback. Then the last part just goes... So we have... more whammy. Then we've got this really nice last bend. So nice. So you do a full bend, 14th fret, then the 11th fret. So 1, 2, 3, 11th fret. Then, so it's already pre-bent, you just release it. And then 12th fret there, and then you do 14th fret bend, and then with your little finger, or if you're doing, you know, you can get your 3rd finger there or your little finger on the 14th fret on the E and bend that up. Then we've just got the outro chorus, which is basically up a tone. So we go E to G. Little slide on the 12th fret there. Then again, pretty straightforward. A little one on the 10th fret there. And then we have... you finish on the E. And that's it. Hope you enjoyed that one. See you again soon.